moment I wake up and put on my makeup. Hey, what's going on? Welcome back. My name is Durant Cersei. I am a singer, songwriter, producer, performer, actor, if you're nasty. And welcome to the house of the unofficial one. Sometimes, as you will see here, the unprofessional fragrance and skincare guru. Baby, after you watch this video 50 million periodically times, please subscribe. Please subscribe. If you've already subscribed, you know I love you down. Like the video, leave a comment, tell me how cute my I Am Pretty Rich merch looks, and then go down in the description box. There's a link to all my music somewhere in there. Proof that I am a singer, songwriter, producer, performer. Now, I have some samples because we are, over here in fragrance land here because, I don't know where I fit in, in the fragrance community. So I'm in my own little bubble over here by myself. But I have some of the most hyped and some that a lot of people are not talking about. But I have a lot of fragrances here that are expensive. And I just want to give my small, quick little take because there's about 10 or so in here. So I want to give you kind of my take and also let you know if I'll be adding them to my wish list. I will say now because this right here, this sample is gone because when I smelled it, I said, oh yes. This is at the top of my freaking wish list. And baby, it is Parfums de Marly Valaya Exclusif, baby. I don't care what the girls have said about Valaya Exclusif. She is that girl to me. She's at the top of my, very much top. And this is like one of the best fragrances I have smelled in 2025. Oh my God, what they do with Valaya is so magical to me by adding that. It kind of gives like an almondy feel to, I don't know if there's an almond note in it, but some kind of nutty in there. And it just gives me my freaking life. I love this. And I know a lot of people say this is a woman's fragrance. Fine. I am he, him. Hey, but I am so in love with this Valaya. This is on the top of my wish list. See how fast I went through that? See, I'm trying to go too fast because I'm not going to talk too much, but I am going to talk. And another one that we can just go on and get this out the way because, and I'll say these because I've lived with these. I've kind of played with these a little bit more. And this is Christian Louboutin, and that's Le Cuir. This has... Okay, let me just give you in a nutshell what it's giving. It's giving, I don't know why I stare out into space like this. I don't have anything like staring. I just like to look in the air. That's just my thing. I just look in the air like I'm trying to get the vibes. But this gives very much, how I could describe it is sweet, sexy, like nice, very expensive leather shoes. That's kind of how I describe this. Is so sexy. This Christian Louboutin liqueur, baby, and I don't think people talk about it enough. It can come across as maybe fall winter, but I have a little time, because they have one that's kind of like in the now time, and that's another one that's on my wish list. But baby, this is right here. This Christian Louboutin liqueur. This is on my wish list. This is so beautiful, so well blended to me. And this also, I know a lot of men will not gravitate to it. It is unisex to me, and I think this one will smell very sexy on a masculine presenting man. A man who may not gravitate to unisex, or because I heard this man talking about, somebody said he had some unisex hand soap, and he talking about he was mad because he said, I'm not bisexual. Why'd you give me bisexual hands? Like, we can't, black people, we really cannot be that stupid. We really can't be that slow. We just can't. But this right here, I think a man who's not into unisex fragrances, or who may think the unisex fragrances are a little too feminine leaning, I think this will smell good if he would give it a try. I know with the bottle looks weird, it's very womanly, but that's a sexy. That is a sexy fragrance, baby. It's not about the name to me, baby. It's just sexy. Anyway, so let's move on to the next one. Let's see what she's giving. And this right here is by the infamous Jo Malone. And this is Taif. I think it's Taif Rose. And this is like a cologne intense. And with Jo Malone, you can almost expect them not to last that long. So I'm not really a huge fan of Jo Malone. But, we'll give this a little spin. I've smelled all of them, but let me re-smell it just to see what vibe I'm getting. For me right here, this, I love a rose scent. I love a rose scent. And I also love a green scent, but this kind of gives me very green and even syrupy. And there's, of course, there's a syrupy, rosy note to it. So I don't know what kind of rose it is. I can't determine if it's, I don't think it's Turkish because Turkish is like more floral. But in there's somewhat you can kind of get a little amberiness to it. But overall, I don't like this one. I as far as a rose, it really is a nice little cute little rose, but for me it's giving a little too syrupy green, like green and syrupy just kind of it's just kind of a weird mixture to me. So I mean, if somebody gave me this fragrance, I would holler if you hit me. But is this something I would go get? No, absolutely not. And Jo Malone, I don't know. What? Now, I do love Tonka. I do. I love Tonka. And the Molson Cardamom, whatever they got, that one's cute too. But Jo Malone, I don't know if they worth the money. And that's no shade. That is no shade. Okay, so the next one I have here is Hinoki and Cedarwood by Jo Malone again. Now, this one right here, whoa. It's very cedar-like, very woody. Ugh. And I'm the unprofessional fragrance person over here, so I don't know what, other people are very much well-rounded and they know what they're talking about. Well, there's like a slight milkiness to the cedar and woodiness, and it's just like throwing it off for me, and I'm like, ugh. There's like it smells like a cedar woody milk. I don't like it. And I don't want to smell nobody in this neither. I don't care. Oh, it smells good on me, girl. I don't care. I don't want to smell it on you neither. No, that is an absolutely no. Now this one right here. This one is by Loewe, and this is Pink Magnolia. Yes, let's get us a Pink Magnolia up in here. This is the one. Okay. Some of these I don't have to spray because I can smell it through here, and I think, yeah. Now I like this. This would be cute on in a more mature woman. It's very fruity, very floral. Really, no shade, kind of musky, very musky, and there's also like a little kind of a woodiness to it in a way, so it might have a little sandalwood in there. But this is giving very mature woman, and I don't think any fragrance has a sex to it, but I will say this is a little too florally for me. It's floral where it's leaning a little too womanly, and me, I like unisex fragrances, and sometimes there are some fragrances I like that lean more masculine, some that will lean more feminine. This is one to lean more feminine. I just can't get with it. It's a little too feminine. And despite what the streets say, I am very much a man. Okay, yeah, I don't like this. It's giving very 45 and up, and nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying it's very mature woman. Okay, I don't know how much that costs. So this one right here is Prada La Femme Intense. Let's see, Prada. I can smell this. Off the bat, this, of course, it smells good because I get an orange blossom to it. But it's very kind of earthy. So there might be a nice little patchouli note in there. This is, it's very feminine earthy. And I think the patchouli is what gives it the intense. I don't know if there's a regular one because I don't keep up like that, especially with the Prada fragrances. But this is actually it's cute, but you know, it's something that, let me spray Oksha's thing here. No, I don't like this. I was trying to force it. No, I don't like this. So this is Prada Le Femme Intense. It's giving kind of very feminine, earthy, orange blossom and earthy like. And no, I'm not here for that. No, 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 no. Okay. This one here is Idole Nectar by Lancôme. Idole Loewe Perfume by Nectar, you know, by Lancôme. This one here is cute, but something about it I don't like. Let me see here. I got another one here. Look at me, just stealing stuff. Ooh, this is nasty. Idole Nectar. It feels like, it smells like there's a nice rose. You know I'm a rose guy. It's like a bright rose. So this could be a Turkish rose. But I'm also, I could be going crazy. It could be the other fragrances that I sprayed, but it kind of get like a popcorniness to it. And a vanilla. I like this, but would I purchase this? No. This actually would smell good as a candle to me. No. Nah, I don't like this. Not for me. Not for me, but you know what? This is cute enough where I would probably buy my mother something like this. So yeah, I don't dislike the smell, the scent. I just, for me, no, even though there's a nice rose, the rose note is very beautiful. It's very bright and uplifting. But, again, I'm getting kind of popcorn in a way, which is probably the weirdest thing. I'm sorry. It's like rosy vanilla popcorn. I don't know if that makes sense. But it could be the other fragrances that I've been smelling, just I don't know. But that's what it's giving, honestly, to me. Idole Nectar. Baby, how many we got right now? So 1, 2, so only 2 out of all those that I have been added to my wish list. Now, what is this? Guerlain Rose Cherie. Look at me, because the writing is very little, so I'm giving very much. Okay, let's smell this Guerlain. Now I know the issue, the racist issue that you all had was years ago, but I am not very much a forgiving person. But I'm just smelling this just for the video. I'm not a very everybody else is, for all the other black people that spend all the money on your fragrances, they're obviously more forgiving. I have not yet forget. I don't care if it happened in the 80s. I mean, you all have not said anything to rectify it. You just raised the prices on your fragrances. But again, we're going to smell your fragrances just for the video. But unlike the others, I haven't forgot what was said. Anyways, I'll spray it on my skin. Get the racism on my skin. I'm getting like a rosy vanilla, but it's kind of giving me like an earthy, grassy rosy. So when it gets a little earthy, like I kind of get more Bulgarian rose, and then it has a nuttiness to it. You know what? Okay, this is no shade. And it's not because I heard your racist or read your racist comments. This has nothing to do with it. But let me tell you honestly what this smells like. This Guerlain Rose Cherie, I don't know how to say it, whatever. Cherry, rose cherry, whatever. It gives me very much a... I get very much a rosy, a very expensive, high-priced, rosy, vanilla, nutty baby wipe. That's exactly what I'm getting. A very expensive, rosy, almondy, vanilla baby wipe. Now, I would love this as a baby wipe, But would I love it as a fragrance? No, I don't even, I'm not, my feelings aside. My feelings aside, I'm just talking about the fragrance. I don't want to smell like a baby wipe. And this is giving very much expensive. It's giving expensive, but it's giving baby wipe. You know, I know you're probably like, well, how you gonna talk about, baby wipe expensive when your chair is making all this noise? Hey, I said before, I mean, when I get my life together, I'm gonna get a new chair. But then it's like, why would I get a new chair? Because this is the chair that was with me when I only had 300 subscribers. Why would I get rid of it? But yeah, that's exactly what it's giving me, and that's no shade. It's giving me very much an expensive, rosy, vanilla, almondy baby wipe. It's cute, but for a fragrance, not for me. No. Okay, so the next one, I'm just going to just spoiler alert. This one right here is on my wish list, and this is from Christian Louboutin, and this one is the how do you say it? Le Feche la Rose. Is that how you say it? Le Feche la Rose. But anyway, it's the rose one that everybody's selling out, and baby, I love it. I absolutely love this fragrance. It's like a very nice, expensive, sweet, sexy, cherry, rosy, peppery beauty. This is the most sexiest rose that I've smelled in a long, periodically time. That is my dog. He's looking out my window. I forgot to close my door in my room. I forgot. Anyways, this is such a beautiful... Now, I see the hype. I see why the girls kept selling this. They keep selling it out because it can't stay in stock. But this is one of the most beautiful roses. This Le Feche la Rose from Christian Louboutin. Baby, Christian Louboutin. Now, there was some I didn't like. I don't remember the names of them. But these were the only two. This one and Cuir were the only two that stood out to me. Okay? But this is so good. I never knew cherry. I think there's a cherry note, but it gives me very cherry rosy. And then there's a pepperiness to it, but it's not like a nasty, like, not nasty, but sweet diamond pink pepper had like a pepper note in it, and it burst. The pepperiness burst. This is kind of like it kind of glides into the fragrance. It slides in there, and it doesn't give you any kind of like, it just glides in there like hey, I'm here, I belong here, and it glides into it, makes it all the more sexy. Ooh, they knocked it out the park with this. I see why y'all like this one. I see why girls love this one. This, now I may have gotten it wrong. They didn't pay me to get it right. So if you can tell me how it's spelled, how it sounds, then great. I think it's Le Feche la Rose. But whatever it is on my top of wish list day. Okay, baby, I love that one. Now this one here is Diptyque Rose Roche, Roche. Yes. Okay. Do I need to put this on my skin? Let me see here. I got some more of these. Let's see. Ooh. I get what they're trying to do, but I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like this one. This is giving very lemony, rosy, earthy, and it's like a lemon and rose like cleaner, and I don't like that. Yeah, Diptyque Rose Roche. I don't like this. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I don't like that. Okay, so the next one here, let's see. I don't have a name on this one. I think this one is Marc-Antoine Barros Ganymede Extrait. If I said that wrong, Ganymede is Ganymede, if I remember correctly. Hey, that's just what I remember. But it's the Extrait. Marc-Antoine Barros, Barois. I don't know how to pronounce that, but this is the Extrait version. And I'm going to tell you something. This, again, is on the top of my wish list. This has been added. This is such a... And you don't even have to spray this on. It's giving spicy, sweet, incensey, ambery, This is such a beautiful, spicy fragrance right here. I love this. It's sweet, it's ambery, it's incensey kind of way, so it has a little smoky vibe to it. Oh my God, this is oh so sexy. Baby, that thing is like this big. And you only have to spray a little bit of it, because baby, let me spray it on here. Look at my, look how they look. Ooh, ooh, did I break it? Whatever. This is a sexy fragrance. It gives very much like it'd be better for fall and winter. I would probably prefer this during the fall and winter, but the bottle is so little and it's like over $300. But baby, one spray of this will pack a punch on that ass. This is so good. It's like the sexiest, spicy. This is giving what By the Fireplace should have gave. But I understand By the Fireplace is, you know, $200 cheaper. So I get it. I get it. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just saying this is what I would have loved from By the Fireplace. This is the fragrance. And it gives that kind of woody, smokiness to it. Ambery. But it's like, it doesn't smell so much literally like a fireplace. It's just giving that sweet and sexiness part of it. It's just so, it is so good. Oh my God. Ooh, yeah, this is one of my favorite fragrances I've smelled this year as well. Now, the last one. I know some people like to pop the, you know, the fragrance, the full bottle. I mean, I don't edit over here. Maybe when I decide to get energy to edit, I'll do that. Matter of fact, I'll start doing that when I start making money off YouTube. Because, like, why am I going to spend all this time doing all that and I ain't getting paid? Like, well, you ought to do it because you got to get the exposure, because if people watch you and they see you doing that, you prefer. Girl, shut up. I don't care about that. Anyway, so this next one here, this is Erba Pura. You know, I've never gotten this fragrance. A lot of people rave about it. I will say it smells a lot like Cuir to me from Tiziana Terenzi, but I do like it. I do like it. It's very fruity. Now, will I get it? No. No, and even Cuir. Cuir I'd probably get for $50 because, you know, it's only so much fruitiness I could take. Hey. I heard you try to read me. I hear you try to read you. Boy, you just a fruitcake. Grr. Okay, and what's your point? Let me tell you something. This fruitcake ain't had nothing in my booty cake. Let me tell you right there. So who the fruitcake? Because you probably have. And I'm not talking about people who subscribe to you. I'm talking about that hater watches. Anyways, I'm not going there. But this is very fruity. It's very nice. It seemed like it'd be perfect for this type of weather. But it's just, and it's strong. Because I've worn, you know, I sprayed it 1 or 2 times on me. It's very strong. And so it's just, it's nothing spectacular to me. It's just really nice fruity. It's well blended. But it's just nice fruity scent. And I mean, it just doesn't blow me away. But if somebody gave it to me, I would be excited, like, yes, thank you, and I would definitely wear it. But from my I am rich pockets, I don't think I would, you know, risk it all for Xerjoff. I wouldn't risk it all. I wouldn't risk it all. But it's a nice, very fruity scent. But no, not added to my wish list. My dog is acting crazy. I need to go and see who barking at, because it could be somebody fine with him. You know, if they got a small dog, they're probably homosexual. So I might need to go and see if he barking at somebody that's fine with a small dog that might be homosexual, because I am looking for a man. But anyway, so yeah, I enjoyed this. I should do this more often. So I just got to get some more samples, because like, why buy the fragrance where you could just sample them and see if you like them? But in a nutshell, we love Le Cuir from Christian Louboutin. That's on my wish list. Also, I have the Christian Louboutin Fete la Rose. That is on my wish list. And the one that's empty here, The one that's emptied is Valaya Exclusif. Those, and also, the one I couldn't pronounce, Marc-Antoine Ganymede Extrait. These are the only ones that are on my wish list from this video. These are ones I need 4 bottles of before 2025 is done, because I absolutely love these 4. Absolutely love. Baby, anyways, so I will holler at y'all on the next one. Shout out to all my subscribers. I love you damn, baby. I see y'all. Y'all ain't been engaging with my Paul Reacts video. I understand. Then, you know, I be like, you know, this video don't get no views, but it's like direct. None of your videos get that many views, so you just gotta do what you know what you want to do. Anyways, I will holler at y'all on the next one. What expensive fragrances do you have on your wish list? I would try to have the ones that I have on my wish list linked down in the description box, baby. Go on and click on them links, and you know, if you got $2, buy one, you know, hook a brother up, you know, because I do get a little light commission from that. Yes, I do. Yes. Proceeds will go to my short film. Anyways, I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Please let me know in the description, but I mean in the comments, what expensive fragrances do you have on your wish list? I will holler at y'all on the next one. Bye. See you later.